Hey guys, Pastor Jeremy. I've been making a bunch of videos over the past few weeks. None has been as exciting as this one. I am so excited that we get to have church together on Sunday morning. This is just going to kind of walk you through some of the details of what to expect so you are ready, so you know what's going on, so that you are prepared as we gather together for the first time in a long time. So this Sunday morning, we are going to be having two services. The first one's at 8 a.m., the second's at 9:30. That's a little earlier than normal, but because we're going to be outside, we wanted to beat the heat. Thank the Lord, it looks like Sunday's not going to be super hot, but we are still going to be meeting at 8 and 9:30 to avoid the peak heat of the day. Like I said, we are meeting outside in the courtyard right where I'm standing. You'll want to bring your own lawn chairs for that service. That will help us out a lot if you can just bring in your chairs. We'll have some folks who will help you get seated in a properly socially distanced fashion. Bring your chair. If you are on the outside, you could also feel free to set up a shade canopy if that's something you would like. At the same time as we're having that outdoor service though, we are going to have an overflow, and that's going to be in the auditorium. And you can go into the auditorium where we'll have the service playing on a television screen or something of that sort. So you can be a part of the service, but maybe if you're particularly nervous about the heat or your children are having some struggles sitting, you can go into the service and you can participate that way. At that second service at 9:30, the indoor area is going to be a masks required section. We know nobody likes wearing masks. You're not a Lone Ranger, you're not a superhero, hopefully you're not a bank robber, you don't want to wear a mask. We get it. We're not requiring them, particularly in the outdoor area at all, but in that indoor area in the second service, please go ahead and wear a mask and help us out by not making us need to enforce that and just doing that yourself in that second service at 9:30. Another challenge that's going to be a little bit new for us this Sunday morning is going to be the lack of kids ministry. We're following recommendations from the state that we not have kids ministry. So that means parents, you're going to be responsible for your own children. That's going to be a challenge sitting outside, I'm sure. I know I'm interested to see how it goes with my kids. Fortunately, someone's volunteered to help me out this weekend because my wife's out of town, but it's going to be a challenge sitting outside. So for those of you who have children, feel free to take them inside. Feel free to take them out to the alleyway where you can walk around with them and let them move, or feel free to stay in place. And the rest of us, we can take it upon ourselves to just be an encouragement, knowing this is going to be a challenge for some parents. They don't need a bunch of judgment and condemnation. They're going to probably feel embarrassed no matter what. But let's just be understanding of those who have young children who are going to have a little bit of a hard time with the service. We definitely want those folks to still feel welcome at the service. One final thing, out in the alleyway, if you're someone who is at particularly high risk and you want to be extra careful, you can go ahead and stay in your car and listen to an FM radio transmission of the service. So you can just pull right up, sit there, turn on your air conditioning, and you can enjoy the service with some limited visibility, but you can participate in that live from your car. All right, that's all I have for you. I cannot wait to see you. This is such an exciting chance to get together again. I hope you, like me, have really missed the gathering of Christ's bride together and are eagerly anticipating the chance when we can join together on Sunday morning. We will see you then.